We'll see if you get out of the mountains.
Yeah,
Right.
see if we get to the mountains.
Get to the mountains. Everyone, roll for recap.
Oh boy.
We are still in Trigard, so low does the recap.
18.
16.
Gonna be me.
uh,
14?
I only got a 6, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't remember a single thing. So I don't feel like I'm the best person to give the
I got
I have no notes. I have 3 notes.
okay.
One of them says "Giant is not afraid."
Mhm.
I did get a mark of indoctrination on my forehead. That's got to be removed. We got a helmet from Dune Hand, and I can comprehend all of the languages. And a bunch of people got some gloves that can grab missiles out of the sky. I have another note that says "Drows, dominant female species of the society." And that is the end of my recap. Like Chris said, roll high and subscribe.
Yes, so not much else other than that happened, I don't think. Doomhand and the Avatar Ball were fighting. We came in and a bunch of pillars were activated, and we decided to leave them activated as stuff was blowing up all around us. Doomhand died. Wizard Zoomhand died. We made peace with the Avatar Ball, and the Avatar branded us as followers of Ball. And then we found the party. I'll say we because the stag is still there. We found the area where the second lower the lower basement or whatever it was called, under the temple where the artifact was supposed to have the other part, potentially where you found the gloves and some other items. And that's when when King Lololo and Kali came back in and found you all. You found a note from Queen Egril's sister, who told you all, and the note mentioned that Queen Egril sent a part of the item to her in the mountains and invited her to go visit. And then Stag and Lololo went off to look at something while you all were going to take your long rest. And Aaron rolled his dice. Ignis, I assume you tied Aranis up.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Okay, roll me your survival to see how well your knots are.
That is a 16.
Okay.
Let's make sure I don't have any. No, it's not saving throw. Okay, yeah, 16.
Okay. Also, yeah, so there's that. And you guys are able to start taking your long rest. Are you going to set up a watch?
Yeah, I think we should.
Definitely.
I will
Ollie,
watch.
Aranis is usually good for a watch.
I will watch. I am fresh from. I will watch. since I have
Who the
been
fuck is this guy?
battling,
Well,
I will watch you. I will watch over
I
you.
mean, sure.
I am what you are looking at is an elephant paladin with armor. I am. I was brought in by King Lololo. I will watch over you guys. That's all you really know about that.
You know that Callie is the what is your title? The first marshal of
first marshal of the city's guard, essentially.
Lololo's very important person. You see a fancy golf club with a King Lololo golf club head cover on it. And so you are all able to start taking your watch. Callie, if you're going to take the first watch, you see, roll me your perception. See what you see.
I will roll my perception, which is a 3 plus a
3.
2. So 5 for you.
Okay, 5. Is anyone else awake during this first watch? Or are you trusting Kali to...
I mean, seem trustworthy so far. I don't know. I'm also, as a Warforged, do I sleep? I feel like there's something about how I don't
You
sleep.
shut down
I'm
for
definitely
like...
staying awake secretly and keeping an eye on this new guy.
Oh, yeah,
There's no way
Booterbot.
I'm not doing it.
You gotta
Booterbot,
reboot.
you like shut down for 6 hours.
Okay.
I think.
I reboot.
Yeah.
Ignis, you're keeping an eye on him.
I'm gonna rest.
You're gonna rest. Okay. You see Sprox snuggle into like a little ball, like a cat. Booterbot sort of power down. What are you doing on your watch? Are you just sitting on the ground staring at Aranis, or how are you taking your watch?
Am I so? I guess they're asleep already. Did Aranis pass this thing? I thought he failed, but I guess he's telling
Well, you'll see.
Yeah, I am sort of. I don't really know why they've tied him up. No one's really told me, but yeah, I guess I'm just like just looking around for things.
Are you sitting in one area, or are you walking around?
I would be patrolling
Patrolling.
as the
Okay.
the sentinel of. I would be patrolling. Of the sentinel of the city, I would just be doing my patrols.
All right. So, Ignis, as you see Kali start walking around on one of his patrols, leaving the little area where you guys are camped out, you begin to see Aranis start to have a little dark mist hover around him. And at that moment, you notice the symbol of Baal on his shoulder starting to glow.
Ooh.
And you could feel the symbol of Baal on your forehead starting to not sting, but have sensation.
I'm not happy. I'm watching Aranis.
Okay. The
He hasn't done anything yet, so I don't want to jump to conclusion.
I'd say he starts to squirm a little. The mist gets a little bit more intense, and that glow gets a lot brighter. The sensation is becoming more and more intense. It's starting to hurt a little bit, not much, just like a really minor headache. Are you doing anything?
No, I'm just gonna
Okay.
meditate for a second.
You see that that mist get even darker, beginning to make it hard to see Aranis's form in his little curled up hog tie wrap. The symbol's getting brighter sensation. The headache is getting a little stronger and stronger. And then you see Aranis start to twitch and scream and shake in pain. You start to feel an intense pain on your forehead too, causing you to react in however Ignis would react.
Ah! What is this? I wake everyone up. Whoever's asleep.
Okay.
Uh,
Sprock, on your back, you feel an intense pain burning as you're woken awake. Booterbot, I forget where yours was.
Something's happening. Something's
On your
happening.
shoulders, it's getting an intense stinging pain. Aranis's form, you see a cloud of mist and sparks of like lightning shooting through it, and this ever-present deep glow of that symbol of Baal where Aranis's shoulder was.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Ignis, you close your eyes, or you blink your eyes, and for a moment you see darkness.
Oh god. What kind? Just all darkness?
Just all darkness. and you open your eyes. It feels like you open your eyes, but you still see darkness. But you see a shape right in front of you. You see.
Can I make it out?
You see a faint image, looks very similar to that avatar ball that you saw in the room. Like that avatar ball was a representation of a being, and you sense that this being what that was a representation of. And you see this creature just starting to tilt its head a little, looking at you awkwardly. Reaches a hand out, almost like trying to grab something, and you hear a pluck. You feel a shudder through your body. You blink your eyes open and you see you're back with everyone else. Aranis's mist form shuddering, lightning shooting through there, that symbol growing even brighter and brighter. And then a large white bright light flashing in the entire room. The symbols of ball that are on you all still glow, but they don't hurt anymore. And you see Aranis starting to take form and shape once more. The mist slowly fading away. That symbol glowing firmly on Aranis's body. And Ignis, you have been touched by a god. You can remove whatever effect you had from the deck of many things that you needed to be touched by a god to remove.
Oh my god, that's everything.
No, it's just there's like a one negative effect, one negative card can only be removed by being touched by a god.
Yeah, the negative is my strength is automatically set to -3, and I have -2 on saving throws. What do you mean, one little thing?
Well,
that's every roll.
I think the -2 to saving throws was one of.
You could have been turned into a goo,
cards.
so it could be worse.
What card did you have? Deck and
Yeah.
things.
Oh no, so my negative strength is still there.
Yeah, the negative strength is from the wish spell.
Gotcha. Right.
It's one of the cards
I cast
gave
something
you
that wasn't a spell. Yeah, I remember, because I brought Aranis back. Yeah, that was stupid. I should have just left him, given how things have gone.
He could have died. He would have died, but you saved him.
Yeah.
So
That's my bad, guys.
I think it was the -2 to all saves.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, so you have been touched by the god, and Ball, now that you are a follower of Ball, doesn't like that the fates have been manipulating one of his new followers, so he decided to correct that just a little bit.
And I turned to the rest of the group and I'm like, this Ball guy, he might be all right. He might not be that bad.
Yeah, this god of murder guy.
Might not just kill him.
Yeah, he just likes to murder sometimes.
This god of murder guy is pretty.
No, who doesn't like a little murder every now and then?
I actually think last session you guys didn't kill the Ball. You guys became followers, right? Didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we negotiated with him.
That's right.
And it's almost like he enjoys seeing you murder creatures and wants to help you do that a little bit better. So you throughout the rest of this watch, or are you guys doing anything else right now?
No, now I want to rest.
Yeah. You see Aranis still tied up. He's still twitching occasionally. But the mist has dissipated entirely and it's his normal Aranis form. Bags full of tons of stuff that you are all welcome to steal right now if you want to. But he's there, and that symbol of Ball still brightly burning, a color light as a symbol on the rest of you guys starts to fade.
I guess I'm sorry. Why would we want to steal Aranis' stuff?
Because that's what happens when you don't make it to a game.
That's up to you.
That's what happens when you don't show up.
I'm not really that worried.
Just letting you know that's an option.
I think I'm not one. Collie Leafort, and that's how I'm gonna talk to myself in third person, is not one to steal, but
Fair.
perhaps if we could take that horn, might come in handy.
The horn.
Who are you, new guy? You don't judge him.
Well, don't touch our friend's stuff.
Collie
You
Leafort
just
says.
you don't want to steal, and then you try to steal immediately.
Collie Leafort says that man is tied up. Collie Leafort is not tied up.
Well,
As you will.
We just tie him up for some consensual bondage between friends, and that is not because he's a danger to all of us every time we rest. It's just a coincidence. We would like to keep him where he is for now.
Since Collie Leafort has this is me talking now, is not very intelligent, he's gonna believe you. I think he's just gonna say, okay. I think I'm not gonna push any harder on that.
Okay.
Does he want to try?
Huh?
Nothing.
Yes. Whatever it is. Yes, I want to try.
How do I minimize this? Okay, so
So where are we going? Yeah, what's going on?
you guys are all able to take your. Nothing else significant happens throughout the rest of your long rest. You guys are able to get your rest and take your watches as you need to, so you can all get your long rest. But Aranis does take one level of exhaustion because he did not transform and he was stopped by Ball.
Nice.
Also,
So
I'm down to now 5 more days before my other shit is done.
Fantastic.
I'm close.
Wait, you still have negative attributes?
Yeah, my strength is automatically set to -2.
I will help you. I will help you. Collie Leafort will help you.
Don't touch me.
Collie Leafort
Why is
says.
everyone always trying to touch me whenever
Collie
there's a new player?
Leafort says, "I will help you." I gotta write third person. Remember to do that. Okay. I guess
How's Collie Leafort gonna help?
I gotta remember that I'm the rock. Collie Leafort is gonna help you guys by leading you towards what's the person's name? You gave me 2. Does Collie Leafort know the place where to exit them towards the mountains, or is that where you're headed?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, Collie Leafort.
Is there any place that you would want to bring everyone to before you left the city?
To grab some items, perhaps some. What do you gentlemen need? We are going to be journeying into the mountains. So, are you hungry? Would you like to? Collie Leafort would like to ask you, gentlemen and madam, do you need things before we leave town?
Are you buying?
I am not buying. I do play golf.
question.
I do play golf though. And I do see here this friend of yours has a large bag full of cash and money. I don't steal things.
You just tried to steal. We just watched you try to steal.
Collie Leafort
1
was
second
only
ago.
we were only suggesting you take the horn from him. That's all.
Got my eye on you, Collie Leafort.
I could use some healing potions or something.
Do we need any special consideration in the mountains for like
Battle or
the
security.
weather? Maybe do we have things like rope and grappling hooks and all that fun stuff? Do we have cold weather gear? Do we need it? Is this like a 3,000-foot mountain that we're talking about here, or is this like a 14,000-foot mountain in Colorado? Like, where are we? What are we? How big are the mountains?
I've got some rope and a hide.
That's the start.
As
Yeah.
you guys are having this conversation, you see Stag walk back into to the temple, like peeking his head around. Oh, you guys are still here. Great. Glad I caught you before you went wherever you did. Um, uh, I've been talking to Lololo, and he thinks. Don't ask me how we communicate. It's been the hardest damn thing in the world to try and understand him. Don't ask me how. I'm still confused, and I don't entirely think I know everything. One of his people has been trying to translate. It's just been terrible. Uh, but he thinks he can help translate this ancient ball text that talks about the partial amnesia item, and I think that's how we have to get these skulls into our heads. I think that's the way it works. That so far there's some, just like this temple, there's some weird like musical aspect to it, and I'm still having trouble with understanding everything, so it's taken a little while. I think it might take us a little bit longer to get this sorted out, but we do need that other part that the queen took. Also, he sees Kali and pulls out a little note, hands Kali a note. This is from Lololo to you. And he'll continue back to the rest of the group. I mean, if you could, I really don't know where it is or how to get it, but if you guys can figure that out while I'm trying to translate this text, by the time you guys get back, I think I might be able to get this skull, and I'll pull out the green crystal skull. I might be able to get this in my head, and we can actually figure out how to use these damn things. And Callie, as you open the note, you see a note from one of King Lololo's assistants, and the gist of it is Lololo needs you to go find the queen in Dison and bring her home. Tell her that it's safe here in Trigard and to bring the artifact back.
Find the queen in what?
In the city of Dicon. But it's the C with the little squiggle thing on the bottom.
Okay.
The weird, annoying French.
Descent?
Yeah.
The city of Descent?
And in there it says he believes that she is at her sister's vineyard, the Lavigne vineyard, Lavigne vineyard, on the outskirts of Dison.
So, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess my camera just went out. So I know it's Egril.
Yeah, you know Egril. He's referring to Egril as the queen.
Okay.
You have a general idea. You know how to get to the mountains. You've been to the city, that town once, a long time ago, and
Okay.
you know that the vineyard is just outside of the town, up in the mountains.
Okay.
And Stag will turn back to the rest of you guys. Well, so do you guys think you could try and go get that the other part of the partial amnesia?
Yeah. And then what will you be working on in the meantime?
Well, I'm going to be translating it's basically the instruction manual, because there's a whole lot of magic about this thing. And he'll pull out the first part of it, and he'll start pointing. There's a whole lot of runes on here that, surprisingly enough, the king knows some magic, and there's a lot of magic in here, and it's taken some time to try and decipher it to activate it. We think activate it.
This king is full of surprises. First, he was a kindergarten cop. Now he knows magic.
Well, he's I don't know how to describe it. there's this air about him that you just want to trust him and believe him. But he is who he says he is. He is a strong, powerful person, and he is smart and intelligent. Um, you should see his library. His library is beautiful. But
All
I
right,
don't know.
so
I don't know why he only speaks in that language.
Lolo. That's
I mean,
clear.
This guy really loves Lolo. It's kind of weird.
Stag will turn to Ignis. There's only one person in this world that I love, and it's not the
Okay.
king.
And let's get out of here. And now I want to go find whatever he wants us to find.
Well, so anyway, Ignis is excited to go on this journey. He said, "You're like, let's get going."
Great,
I
thank you.
sense the tone. I say, "Sure, yeah, we can get going." And a big elephant like Kali could be useful. We'll bring her along. Keep an eye on her, though. I
Okay.
say Ignis privately.
Descend. My queen is in Descend.
What?
Yeah, that's the name of the city. Descend.
No, I know. I just wanted to hear him say it again.
Okay.
I'm so happy I named it that. You know the exit to the city is out of the east gate, gate number 4. So Stag will say his farewells. Be safe. Also, I was able to snag these from Lololo, and he'll take out a couple regular potions of healing. I know Booter. It's great having Booter around to heal other people too, so I don't have to do it all the time. But he'll hand over 2 potions of healing. I was able to acquire these from Lololo's stocks. And I'll give a side eye to Callie. Say, don't say anything. I'm watching you. They're watching you. And he'll say his farewells and head out. He'll scamper. Oh, he'll hop on the clock and make it magical again and ride the clock out. So Stag is
Well,
gone.
I will certainly miss his motivating songs and his quirky love of animate furniture. But it is time to get this show on the road.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys have all been able to take your long rest. And as you start to exit the Temple of Baal, there's a eerie quiet about the morning. You cracked, Callie, you pushed your shoulder to open the big doors in the entrance. And this, not a fog, but like a light mist sort of enters the chamber. And as you open further, you see the mist hovers about 3 to 4 inches or 3 to 4 feet above the ground. It feels a little damp into the touch, but the dampness quickly fades. And as you peer out into this large cavern in front of the temple, you don't see any zombies. You don't see any bodies of zombies. You see a couple of the city guard. Callie, you recognize a couple members, like lower ranking members of the city guard. Just keeping an eye on things. And you're able to proceed out into the town. I need everyone to roll me a d20.
Recording stopped.
Oh,
That's
recording
just
stopped.
sorry. That's
Scary
just
D20. We had to stop recording.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I can't get my video to work. Is it my video coming up on your guys' end?
No. The black screen.
Yeah, weird. All right.
16.
Why did it ever stop?
I don't know.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I got a
But don't let
15.
it start. I got a 16.
Okay.
I'll play AC from here and plug my computer into here. And you
Spark, Booter, Callie, Ignis. All right, so Callie, you got a 16. Booter, you got a 4, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sprock, you got a, what'd you get? Ignis, what did you get?
Oh, what did I get? I got a
Yeah.
15. Sorry.
15? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
Okay.
I got a 16.
So you got a 16?
Mhm.
Kylie, yeah. 1, 2, okay, 4, yeah. So one little above table thing, one thing I like to do for when you start a little travel is a random encounter. So everyone rolls their d20 and then I roll a set number of d20s. And if your number matches one of my numbers, then something happens.
Ooh, fun.
So we'll see what happens here. Oh, there's another d20. So let's see. Okay. Jake, what'd you get on that d20?
A 16.
You got a 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So as you start walking towards the were you gonna stop anywhere for supplies? Did you guys need anything before you headed out?
I mentioned always being able to use some more like cure potions, but
Well, Sprock
I'm good on
gave
arrows.
Sprock gave you 2 potions of healing before.
Is anyone around here selling Marlboro
cool.
Reds?
then I'm good.
Selling
Marlboro
what,
Reds.
Ignis? Marlboro Reds?
Is anyone selling Marlboro Reds? Is
I don't
anyone
think they
selling
have-
any kind of tobacco.
I don't think they have Marlboro Reds, but
Ignis, you do hear a little faint sound coming from your shirt pocket. And as you peek in there, you do notice 2 of Stag's magically created Marlboro Reds just for you.
Nice.
That somehow
Those last, what, 24 hours?
No, they last 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
I give them a knowing nod on my way out, but I want to make sure no one else sees that. So
You see him smile. And looking for tobacco. Callie, you know on the way there's a little shop where they'd be able to pick up something. As you start heading down the path towards the north gate to go by this shop, this fog continues this mist continues all throughout the city. You come across a couple wagons filled with dead bodies, zombies, and people who look like they've been bitten by the zombies.
okay.
A couple skeletons. There are a number of the city watch either hauling the carts or picking up dead bodies and putting them on the carts. You reckon all the guards that you see, Kylie, you recognize and know them.
Hello, Dan.
Dan. You see
cool point.
You see Dan look shocked and immediately drop to one knee, almost unable to be seen in the mist. The Night Marshal. Yes, we are doing as instructed. Is there anything you need? Please don't hurt us. We're doing the best we can.
Just do a better job. That's all.
Yes, of course. We'll take this cart right up to the gate and then come back to refill it. The fire pit's already going. And you see them stumble and shuffle and quickly throw a couple bodies as they're racing the cart north. A couple fall off and they stop, grab them, throw them back on. You see a number of other carts along the way. But nearby, you can see the shop that might have the tobacco. It looks like the entrance was slightly damaged. There's blood around the door. The sign is slightly broken. So you peek your head in. There's no one in the shop, and you see little containers of tobacco and paper and whatever else you might need in there. You're able to grab whatever you'd like for like loose tobacco and rolling papers.
This I'll have to do. It's not quite solid snake, but I'll live.
Okay. Where am I? You continue to walk around along the path towards that east gate. You know there's a main thoroughfare, a main roadway that heads north to south, and you're following along that. It's where you had these encounters. But you know there's a smaller offshoot road that goes towards that east gate, towards the mountains. It's not as a big of a road or as popular of a road because the mountains aren't as well traveled. But you do know where it is, and you take the appropriate turn. And you're walking for about 5-10 minutes on that little trail when Sprock and Callie, you're walking along and you both about the same time trip over something and fall to the ground. Or we don't know if you'll fall. For only a dex save. Callie and Sprock. I rolled a 16, so you guys.
19.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Nine.
Just Sprock and Callie.
Sorry.
Yeah.
9.
A 9. So Sprock, you feel something under your feet, but you realize you're hovering a little because you're a lithid, and you don't really. You just catch a little stumble and catch yourself. But up ahead, you see Callie go down hard, face plant into the earth. And
The earth.
into whatever the land is called.
Is it like dirt?
No, it's the road.
Road.
It's a paved road, not paved, but like a brick stone road. You hear a large sound as Callie and all this metal armor face plants, and you hear a moan. Oh. The familiar moan of a zombie.
Ooh.
And you see from right behind where you stumbled, Sprock, and what you tripped over, Callie, a zombie slowly stands up. But it doesn't seem as aggressive as the other zombies were. They seem to just be standing there, rocking side to side, staring off distantly, arms down by their sides, as if they're like a character waiting for instructions. You were able to look. Go ahead.
Well, wait, I'm not there. Just kidding.
No, you're there. You just didn't trip.
Oh, okay. Do we think that because we defeated Doomhand, the zombies are still?
Well,
I get the right Doomhand cannon. Have fun with all this, Spencer. Hope you're taking notes.
yes. I think we should put this thing out of its misery.
Zombies.
Agreed.
Why not?
All right, roll your attacks if you're attacking.
I will attack. I guess I'll attack him with my King Lololo's golf club.
You get advantage on this.
Okay. So.
And please describe how you attack this.
Callie Leafort is gonna yell 4 and sort of uppercut using his full golf swing from his what kind of weapon was this? I changed it to say
It was
a
a
clave.
mace.
It was a mace. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah,
And he's going to do.
it is an undead, so you get all that extra damage.
So it's a it's a 6. 1d6 was a 6 plus 3, and then
2d6
and then 2d6.
plus a d8.
Yeah, so that's a 7 plus that's 15. No, that's a 13 plus a d8, which would be another 7. So 20 damage right to this guy's face.
All right, so you take your swing to the face, and you take this just like the perfect shot on a par 3. The head goes flying clean off, has a slight draw to it as it lands in the mist about 150 yards off.
Nice.
Oh, there, you're back.
Yeah, I had to do a software update.
Nice.
Or just fuck around on my computer until I figured it out. I had no idea it was bothering me. Anyway, continue.
Someone else gonna attack the other one?
Sure, why not?
right.
I'll do just my Thunder Gauntlets at him. Roll 15 to hit.
You have advantage too.
Oh, cool. Let's just do it again. Why not? Why? Oh, it's because the pop-up's blocking. Sure, 19.
Yep. And
then hit him for 9 damage.
so you see this other one, you turn and you punch, your glove sort of has this thunder of shock, and you see the whole chest cavity of the zombie ripple and cave in and collapse, and the zombie collapses on the ground, smacks his head, and dies.
Nice.
So these zombies are dispatched. You are able to continue walking your way towards the gate number 4. And as you begin to approach gate number 4, again, Callie, you see a number of the guard, the watch stationed around this gate. The gate is locked and sealed thoroughly. You see the wall, same as when you first came into the city, about a 50-foot high wall. And you can see at the top that some people are doing some construction up there, repairs, and adding some new structures. Everyone roll me a let's see, I need to look at what I want you guys to roll.
Are there people like, those are not the only zombies that we ran into? Are there people carting other zombies off?
You see a number of other carts with guards carting zombies off north. All the guards. You don't see any citizens in the streets.
You, Mr. You there. What's your name again?
My name is Francis.
Oh, that's right, Francis. You're one of the young ones. Are you bringing these zombies to Cardigan Boondai?
No, we're on King Lolo's orders. We are bringing them to the pit just outside of the gate 9. You see him bowing repeatedly. To a large pit to burn them, because that's what the king said would make them not come back.
Okay.
Is burning all their bodies in a giant fire pit, and we've already brought close to 1,000 or more zombies, and they're burning, and it smells terrible, and I'm so happy that I'm not.
Collie Leafort says that's enough. Continue. All I ask is that you do a better job. That's all. Carry on.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. You are amazing. I look up to you. You're my hero. Thank you, Collie. Thank you for your words. He backs away.
I look at Ignis and kind of like raise my eyebrows at him.
Yeah.
Except I'm a robot. So
I say
Robo Brow.
I whisper, I was
Robrow.
like, this guy set this up, like he paid this guy?
No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, that seems less likely than the obvious answer, which is that everyone who works for the city guard is terrified of this guy. So
It could be good for us if that's true.
we'll see if his reputation extends outside the city.
Yeah, you're right. He could be a huge bitch. Those are your words, so that's good.
I don't remember
Uh,
saying that, but anyway.
But yeah.
Um,
Callie, you're able to talk to the guard and have them open up the gate for you guys.
Open up this gate for us.
Oh, right away, right away, Night Marshal, right away, coming right up. You see 20 people come out of all the different little structures, and they all scramble to get this done as fast as they can. The gate, all the different bars and chains are released, and you see here the crank slowly lifting up this massive gate in front of you. Opens up about 15 feet, and they hold it there to allow you guys to pass underneath it. As you go out beyond the city walls, you are faced by a 100-foot, about 100-foot gap before you see another tall 50-foot cliff right in front of you. If you look left and right, that cliff runs parallel to the wall as far as you can see. Right in front of you, you see a little ramp that hugs the side of the wall, switchbacking going up to the top. You see a lift right in front of you, but it looks destroyed at the moment. A couple zombie parts are still crushed in with some of the gear and the remainder of the rubble. Kali, you know the path into the mountains towards that town is up that switchback and over the cliff. So you're able to lead everyone up the switchbacks, and at the top of the cliff, as you approach the top of this rise, you turn and look back at the city of Trigard. And Spencer, why don't you describe the city of Trigard from this perspective as you are about to leave?
So how far?
You're about 100 feet away, 50 feet up. You're as high as the top wall, high as the wall around the city.
So as we're moving on and climbing further up, we can see the city is huge, and you can see in front of you, you see smaller buildings, chapels, all these different types of more advanced looking buildings. You do see some blimps in the starships. You see some, not starships, floating blimp ships.
Billboards? Floating billboards?
Yeah, you see some billboard. Yeah, sure. There are billboards advertising certain things. There are kites in the air advertising certain things. There is some smoke, a lot of smoke, since the city has been attacked by this massive zombie Doomhand army. There's some smoke, but further in the distance, you do see that it sort of normalizes, and that the attack was sort of centralized at that one location of that temple. You do see further off in the distance there's a massive ocean, walls, and you see a large beach. You do not make out where you could. We do not see where we came from the Underdark, but we know that it's in that general area.
And off to the north, you see a massive fire, the flames rising high above, over the wall that you can see. Probably flames up about 150 feet in the air. Massive fire from all these dead bodies and some deep black smoke rising above it. You turn from the city and turn around, and you see not paved, but a stone road about 10 feet wide leading away from the city, from where this broken lift station is, towards a range of mountains. The mountains, there's a haze about them. As you try to focus on one peak, it sort of fades out, and then it refades back in and it might seem like a different area. You can't quite tell. Right around the edge of this cliff, there's not that much vegetation. Some small shrubs here and there. Think of like a desert, like the edge of a desert. There's some shrubbery, but not much. And you are able to start walking along this path. What's your marching order going to be? Who's where?
I can go in the front without Aaron's here.
So let me draw this path.
Kali Leaffort knows how to battle, so I think he would be probably second to last. He knows his
I'll go
worth.
behind him. Third.
Matt, did you say you're going first?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I gotta get your character.
Where is my character actually?
I think I might have accidentally deleted him. Let me get him. Booterbot, where are you? Here, Booterbot 5000. Is Ignis with us?
Aaron, you mean?
No, yeah, Aaronus.
Yeah. He'd be with you.
All right, cool.
Aranus, he seems every so often he's rubbing his hand on his shoulder where that symbol of ball is still glowing. And he lets you know that it still hurts a little bit whenever I touch it.
That's exactly what he sounds like. That's exactly what he sounds like.
I thought Aaron had signed on for a second.
And it looks like he's not as normal. His normal self is a little sluggish, more sluggish than he normally is. Not as excited to touch all of his magic items all the time. Ignis, how far in front of the group are you walking, or are you doing anything special?
I don't know. Casual pace. I'm being cautious, trepidatious, whatever.
Yeah. All right. Roll me your perception.
I'm not like minorly stealthy, I would say.
Okay.
17.
17 perception. Yeah. And roll me
Yes.
yourself.
24.
17 perception, 22 stealth.
24 stealth, yeah.
24 stealth. Okay. Where's the map? Okay. Yeah. So you hear a few rustlings. Let me draw some little bushes. I get to add all the stuff in on the fly. So my maps are just going to be hand drawn versus Spencer's really cool mini or structures. So you see some little shrubs and bushes, and the further along this path you get, so say every 500 feet or so, you could get the feeling that it's starting to get denser and denser, like more little bushes, maybe some small trees, about 15, 20 feet tall, somewhat sparse. There's a lot of succulent type plants, like some cacti and some other things around. But the further you move along this path, after about a half an hour, 45 minutes or so, it starts to feel like like the outskirts of a forest, where there's some taller grasses, some shrubs. Occasionally you get like a 30, 40-foot tree, just one at first. And as you start to walk even further, with your 17 perception, you can feel some slight rumbling under your feet. Not like not a lot, but you can tell that this ground isn't entirely steady as you would expect it to be. I'm going to need everyone else to roll me a stealth for this group stealth check.
Okay. Damn. I have disadvantage on stealth.
19.
I also have disadvantage on stealth. My stealth check's gonna suck.
Hey.
Stealthy as shit.
Oh, I rolled a 3 and a 2, so
I got a
2.
6. I got a 16 and a 6. But it's disadvantage.
Okay. And let me roll for Aranis. He got a 17. I rolled a 2. The DM rolling terrible for players has continued.
I told you guys it wasn't me.
I still think it was you.
Yeah.
24 plus 19 plus 2 plus 6 plus 17 5. Average of. Okay, so now let's see. Where did it go? 13 plus. Oh, you guys got lucky. You feel some.
Roll high and subscribe.
Roll high and subscribe, absolutely.
Yeah.
You feel.
I'm
that-
rolling high.
you feel this rumble under your feet. Ignis, it feels like it's up ahead of you. And like the further you walk, it feels like these rumbles get a little bit stronger and stronger. The path is fairly straight. It does veer a little bit to the left and right as you walk. But you can still feel this rumble getting stronger and stronger as you walk.
Okay.
Are you
I assume everyone else can feel it behind me.
well, everyone else roll me perception.
Well, they're only like 10 feet behind me. Right?
Well,
Left, pardon? Yeah.
you are a
Got
ranger.
31 on perception.
Sprock,
Okay, so
you sense this
Brock
rumble.
notices.
Brock, you with a 31, you
Sprock is the rumble with the 31.
you understand that this rumble by the varying vibrations, it's not just a consistent vibration, some louder, some less, that this is more than likely an animal of some sort or a creature of some sort.
Got a 12 perception. I don't know if that helps.
I'm gonna like bend down and I'm gonna like feel the ground. Can I do like a nature check or something?
Trying to get a better sense of
Where it's
all right,
coming from.
yeah, roll me nature. Actually, wait, let me see.
Can
Roll
I-
me- actually,
Or investigation or something.
Roll me instead of nature. Roll me Arcana.
$24.
You, with your understanding of nature and creatures and this ground, and from stories that you heard from the Underdark, you believe that there are large worms in these mountain
Oh,
areas, or at least the outskirts.
Guys, I'm gonna notify the group. This is coming from the ground, and it is big, bad things. I'm familiar with this.
Yeah.
We should be prepared and use caution.
What types of things?
I believe giant worms.
That sounds
I
bad.
remember a poem by the great Christopher Walken, who said that if you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worms. Do you think
Wait, how
that
did he
could be
say it?
related to these worms?
Collie
If
Lee
you walk
Fort.
without rhythm,
Collie Lee
you won't
Fort.
attract the
You
worms.
walk without
Collie Lee Fort loves poetry.
Collie,
Hooterbot, you get a cool point. I'm gonna give you a cool point. That was cool.
You walk without rhythm.
Yeah.
Then you walk,
Walk.
attract the worm.
I don't
You're
want
just not very
to.
good at accents. doesn't it?
But
Because
we-
I don't
maybe
want
we should
to.
walk with rhythm.
Yeah, like in that music video.
All right, we all start
Dun,
taking
dun, dun,
steps in time with each other.
The one time Stag isn't there, you all start dancing spontaneously.
Yeah, this elephant paladin.
This is Rena. Rena rolled low during death saves and didn't get healed by his group. Don't be a Rena. Roll high and subscribe.
A
That's
cool point
hilarious.
for everyone. Fuck you all.
All right. So are we gonna do that? Are we gonna like walk in each other's rhythm somehow?
I mean, should we just copy the Dune walk, where you like slide your feet?
I mean,
In
if
a
we're
little
taking
weird
advice
circle
from the
pattern?
great Christopher Walken, we might
It's
as well.
true. Everyone
Yeah.
check their ass for watches.
All right, everyone, roll me a performance. You're looking for your group performance check. You're looking to beat. Let's say Spencer. Actually,
We're-
no.
we're talking
Ignis-
about- We're talking about the Fat Boy Slim walking, right?
Yes.
The music
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Okay.
Ignis.
100%. Yeah.
Roll me a d20, and this is what your DC is going to be.
5.
5. You all have to beat a 5 in your performance check.
That's
Oh
good.
my
I got
God.
a 6.
I got an 11.
Yes, I got a 10.
Do I have to roll again?
Your stealth is good enough.
Okay.
24, you're good enough.
All right, that was
Well, actually, no. You're all. This is a whole new thing. So yeah, roll me your
Mm.
performance.
okay. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, please.
Okay.
That's why I asked.
Turn your video on and please show us this performance, man.
Oh my
I don't
God.
even think that at your worst you could do a raw one.
No, I'm stealthily sliding. I'm trying to do the Dune walk in my head that Christopher Walken has described, and I'm doing the little like circle half step, and I feel my foot get stuck, and I just start somersaulting over, but it's not in a classy Olympics way. My limbs are flying every which way, left and right. I end up on my back like a cat trying to protect Zergo, but or not like a cat, like a like a helpless dog scratching at the air. And that is my turn, I guess.
Okay, so you do this somersault, and you land on your back, and Sprock and Ignis, you both feel those vibrations still for a moment. Like the ground is finally quiet for once. For a few more seconds. You think like, okay, I think we got it. I think we're okay. When bursting up right around you
Initiative check.
soon, right around you, all of you see Ignis fall on the ground. You see these teeth start jutting out of the soil right around Ignis as the soil begins to lift and raise up in the air, and you see this scaly, bony, pointy purple structure begin to form out of the ground in the path. Let's do this attack. Let's see. Does a 22 hit you, Ignis?
It sure does.
All right, I'll just roll damage. Why not? So it'll be fun. So I get to actually attack you all now.
Wait, how far away am I from Ignis?
About 10, 15 feet.
Never mind.
Yeah, not 15.
All right, so this is 4, 8. Oh, all fours. So it's 12 plus 9. What's that? Fuck's 12 plus 9. 21. 21 piercing damage.
All you have to
Okay.
do is roll higher than a 5 performance check.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good, brother. Dexterity saving throw?
Yep, you're looking for a 19.
Gosh. 11.
11. So everyone sees these teeth come up. Ignis starting to rise in the ground. This shape of this purple creature coming up, and then the teeth start to close around the soil that Ignis is on, and you have been swallowed
Oh,
by this creature.
Hole?
Do you what is it? Do we know what this creature is? Do we know it's a purple worm, or is it like something else?
Sprock, you know it's a purple worm. Kali, you assume it's a purple worm. You haven't seen one of these, but you have heard the stories of them.
Okay.
And if you would have seen a purple worm in your past, you recognize it at this point.
Does he
That's a-
swallow it and go back underground, or does he just swallow him and then he's out up on top of it?
He swallowed and is still up above the ground. Okay, now everyone roll me initiative.
Even me?
Chris,
Swallowing guy?
Yep.
Chris,
you.
I
Yeah.
put a purple worm on
Purple
this
worm?
on the thing.
All right, perfect.
Now,
All right.
now I get a natural 20. I get a 25.
I
Okay.
got a 4.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Let me.
one moment.
I
I'll
got
ask
a
you guys.
3.
Well, this creature has a -2 to dex, so you all might still go before it.
I have a -1 to Dex, so I have a 5.
Okay, 20 to 25. Anyone? Ignis, what was your?
25. Yeah, that was me.
You have 25?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 to 20. Okay, 10 to 15. Everyone's below 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
This is great.
5 to 10.
I got a 5.
You got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I am lower than a 5.
Kali. Okay, and what did you get, Jake?
I got a
3. You
I
got
got
3
a
with
4. So
Booter.
yeah.
Booter is a 4. Someone roll a d20 for Airness.
I got it. It's a 3.
A 3, so he has an 8.
I love how all Aranis's roll must be below 4. Don't tell him though.
No, don't tell him that. Okay, Ignis, you see these teeth close up around you, and it becomes dark. You are considered blinded. The area around you begins to compress against you and Baby Zergo, and you feel your body and your movements are a lot more restricted than they normally would be.
Okay, but I still have movement. Like I'm in
Yeah.
enough space where I can take actions.
You wouldn't be able to have movement, but you can take actions. Yes.
No, oh, right. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know what happened. So I'm gonna start trying to cut my way out of this thing.
Okay. You do, because you are considered restrained. You do have disadvantage on your attacks. But that's
Okay. Do I have enough room to use my bow in any way, or am I stuck with my dagger?
you can use your bow.
Like a Legolas.
All right.
Legolas.
I look. I look
Legolas
for.
got swallowed by a worm. He would have been like, "Well,
Better shoot this thing.
Can I see which way is like the mouth? Like, can I see which way is out?
Since it just closed in front of you, you can tell where that.
Okay, so I'm
Close your
gonna
point is.
aim the opposite direction of where I got swallowed. Like I'm gonna try and aim the exact 180 of where I got swallowed,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let 2 arrows go.
You do sense that there is like soil and rock and stuff beneath you, which is the opposite 180 of where that light is.
Okay.
So if you aim like to the side a little bit, you'd be able to hit at least something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
whatever. I just don't want to aim towards the mouth. Like
Yeah.
I want to aim away, like into
Yeah.
its body.
Yeah, you can do that easily. Yep. Roll me your disadvantage attack.
So I got 114 and let's see, 25.
So the 14 misses. Your 25 would hit.
Okay.
Roll me your damage.
Just 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
You hear a thunk And you assume that it did something, but you can't tell. Anything else on
Okay.
your turn?
Well, I can't move. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Oh no, this is an action. Sorry, never mind. No, it's my turn.
Okay. Aranis. Aranis is going to blow the horn of no.
He's gonna throw the horn down the well.
He is going to pull out Hammer Time and run right up to this
Nice.
purple worm right into his face and cast Booming Blade and swing his hammer on the worm. Oh, he has +0. That's great. Someone roll me a d20.
I will roll this. You know what, Booterbot? Why don't you roll for Aaron? Aaron, one go. See how you do. It has to be below a 4, though.
What am I rolling?
A d20.
$13.
You see Aranis swing this hammer, and it nails the side of the worm, but you can't tell if it actually did any damage. And what is his bonus actions? He doesn't have bonus actions. He's a rogue, and he will disengage and run away, because that's what Aranis does. Kali.
Kali is going to. Kali is going to take his attack, take out his glove, his favorite golf club, and I forgot. He's got two attacks. He has double attacks.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 weapon fighting, but I guess that's just his type of action, right?
Now you can
Wield
take an extra attack with your bonus action.
Right.
Weapon fighting.
Okay. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack twice with my golf club.
Okay.
And that's
Roll me that
a 11 and a natural 1. That's an 8, but it's a
Okay.
natural 1.
Well, yeah, you miss both swings.
Excellent.
Actually, you hit. You miss with the first one. The second one, you're like, I got this, and you swing hard. And Ignis, you feel something jostle inside of this worm, as if something knocked you from outside. Spencer, roll me a d6.
3.
Ignis, you take 3 bludgeoning damage from Kali's whack.
Nice.
As a bonus action,
Loving this new guy.
I'd like to do champion challenge.
Okay.
So with just the purple worm, and you have to do a wisdom saving throw of a DC 13, or it cannot willingly move 30 feet away from me.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
So that at least Ignis is.
An 18 minus 1 is 17.
Damn. Okay, so you.
Oh no, it's a +4, 22.
So wisdom for a worm? Damn. So
The saving throws +4.
that's an
It's a
insane.
-1 on wisdom.
That's an insane. Well, this new guy just struck out. Go ahead. My turn's over. My turn is definitely over.
PW. Oh, that's me. I was like, who's PW on my list? The purple worm. So at the start of the worm's turn, Ignis, you feel the inside of the stomach start to begin to digest you in some way.
Cool.
You take 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 10. You take 18 acid damage.
Jesus Christ.
Worm begins to digest you a little bit. And it's going to turn towards the person who's right in front of it. Kali.
Nice.
I assume you're right up in front of it from
Mhm.
swinging at it. It's going to turn and try and attack you. It's going to take a bite and a swipe with its tail. Okay, for the bite, it's going to. Does a 23 hit you?
It does. It does hit me.
Okay. And let me do the tail. Does a 24 hit you? Yeah, assuming 24 hits you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the tail is going to hit you for 1, 3, 6, for 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And the so many dice. Take 12 piercing damage from the bite, and I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
How much damage do I take?
12 for piercing
Wow.
from the bite.
Oh, this dexterity saving throw is not going to be good.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Oh, 15. There it is.
You feel this thing bite down around you and squeeze, and the next thing you know, it was dark for a moment, but you see the light glowing from the head of your golf club, and you see Ignis and Baby Zergo right next to you, compressed inside of this worm.
I'm engulfed?
You got swallowed.
Oh, shit. All right. I got this. This is it's over now.
Hey, new guy.
Oh,
Hey. Leafort says he does not like this.
all right, Booter, you're up.
So I'm going to move as close as I can. Which
It's
am I in melee?
a massive creature. You're within melee, yeah.
Okay. Let me.
It is considered gargantuan, so yes, you're within range of it. And you see this massive coil of plus purple. I'll draw the worm. Massive coil of worm now outside of the ground.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm also close to my friends.
Yes.
I'll use my bonus action to get 10 temporary hit points with
Okay.
Guardian Shield. And then I'll just punch him. Let's start with that. With
Okay.
with the Thunder Gauntlets.
All right. Punch me.
Punch his head off.
I got a 9 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay.
That
was really exciting. All right. Well, so far so good.
you have 2 attacks.
Oh, I did not realize I have 2 attacks.
You should have 2 attacks.
Second one is 22.
22 hits. Roll me your damage.
And it's 5. Woohoo.
5?
Mm-hmm.
5, okay. Kali and Ignis, you feel a rumble ripple through the walls of this creature, and you can feel something happening outside. Anything else for you, Booter? Your action, bonus action, your movement? I think that's it.
I think I did everything, yeah.
Yep. Sprock, what are you up to?
I'm gonna go. Wait, where's the worm? Over here?
The worm is that long purple thing.
Yeah, I can move up to the worm and.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna tentacle attack it.
Okay. Roll me your attack.
It is a 27.
That hits.
Hey.
Roll me your damage.
14.
Okay. Anything else?
It's psychic damage. The target is medium or smaller. It is grappled.
It is not medium. It's gargantuan.
Yeah. Saving throw. So it's not. So that's it.
Okay.
That does some real long tentacles to that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Most damage done to this creature so far. Hey, Ignis, you're up. Top of the round.
I assume I see new guy.
Yep, you see new guy and the head of his golf club is glowing.
Okay, I am going to summon a beast
Hey,
Okay.
inside of this
Yeah.
inside of this guy.
Good.
So I'm going to
Do
cast
it.
summon a beast.
Alrighty.
It manifests anywhere I can see it, I guess. And I think you know where this is going.
Yep.
So can it attack on the same turn as me?
I'll have it go right after you, and then it can do its attack. Is there anything else
Okay,
you want to
so-
do?
No, that'll be my turn. And
Okay.
then the beast will go. Is the beast at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 116.
Actually, it's a spectral creature, right?
Yes.
Well, then no disadvantage for that, since it's your magic spectral creature. Let's do normal rolls.
Just making sure it is. Okay, so it's a 19 and a 16 to hit.
The 19 hits. Rolling that sweet damage.
8 damage.
8
Oh, wait,
damage.
I rolled the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Big difference.
Um,
Yeah, that's it. Certainly.
That's it for now. Okay.
Yep.
Aranis. Aranis is going
to the rescue.
Let's see, what crazy shit does he have?
The
Let's-
Horn of Valhalla.
I think it has the cooldown for some period of time.
It does.
He is going to cast. He's going to use his bonus action to cast Shadow Blade, and then swing on this creature with his shadowy blade. Ignis, roll me a d20 for Aranis' attack.
7.
7. What is his spell? Plus 9. It's 18? No, 16. I can't do math tonight. 16. He swings and misses this creature with his shadow blade. And Aranis is looking sad and depressed. I don't know what to do. I'm trying my best. Kali, you see your friend inside and a spectral beast swiping away.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do the old same thing, but this time I'm gonna add a I'm gonna use a spell first,
Okay.
called Command.
Okay.
You can speak one word command to a creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw and follow the
Okay.
command on its next turn, but it's a very specific saving throw. I mean, a command.
Okay.
The saving throw, I don't
just
think-
so you're aware, it has to understand your language.
Okay,
Command.
so that
You would know that.
I would know that.
You would know that, yeah.
Then I guess I'm not going to be doing that.
You can bonus action. You can cast.
Well, hold
Wrathful
on.
Smite. Oh, go ahead.
The bonus action Wrathful Smite. I could yeah, Wrathful Smite sounds pretty good too. All right. I guess what I'll do is I'll attack him twice with my King Lololo's weapon. Come on, baby.
Okay.
Be good. Be good.
Be
Be good to me. Jesus God, these online dice are just the worst. 2 and a 3, a 9 and a 10. That's not very good. That's not very good. Bonus action. Bonus action. I guess I have to do. Wow. But I didn't even hit the guy. So bonus action, Matt. Collie is going to look at you and see that you've taken some damage. And he's going to. Does Collie know? Just so in order to do the champion divinity thing, do I have to see my characters? I just know that they're around me, right? 30 feet around.
For the Turn the Tide?
Not the Turn the Tide.
The Champion Challenge?
Yeah. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a Wisdom saving throw, or it can't willingly. Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. My turn's done. Sorry.
Okay. Alrighty. On the Purple Worm's turn, you feel some digestion again.
Nothing like being digested.
You take another 15 acid damage.
We both do.
You both do.
Super cool.
And where is it?
Wait, Spencer, I think I heal me?
Huh?
Did you heal me?
No.
Okay.
Alrighty. So there's a number of people around. So Booter, you're the next shiniest person nearby. So it is going to swing its tail swipe at you. Ooh. Does a 16 hit?
No, I have AC 22.
Nice.
I'm fucking
And
fat.
does a 19 misses too. So it swings its tail and swipes its mouth at you and it misses on both of them. Ooh. Rolled a 2 and a 5. Booter, you're up.
Damn.
Okay. Trying to think of what I can do here.
It's gonna start moving around you just a little bit.
So I'm close to the mouth of the worm at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see some like a snake digesting food. You can see some bulges in this worm's throat.
Okay. I am. Let's see if this is even something I can do. I'm going to take my alchemy jug and I am going to have it produce a quart of oil.
Nice.
And then I am going to go and pour this oil down the worm's throat.
Okay. Kali and Ignis, you start to feel some oil come inside the space around you, and
Thanks.
it gets all over your body.
Thanks, Booter.
Cool.
And it's coating all the whole inside of this cavity too.
All right.
Good.
Now, Ignis and Kali, they're both pretty hardy people, right?
Well, we'll see.
Maybe not at this exact moment in time.
All right, I have some rope. So then I'm going to take the rope that I have and throw it into the mouth of the worm and yell, "Grab the rope!"
I like it.
As loud as I can.
Okay. You both hear this slightly muffled sound of a robotic grab the rope as this rope comes flying into the throat, and you see it trickle amongst the two of you and the spectral beast. Okay. Sprock. You are
Oh,
up.
and sorry, just if it wasn't clear, actually, yeah, I'm holding on.
You're
firmly
holding
to the
one
other
end.
side of the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I assume you're trying to pull them out with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I lubed him up.
Yeah.
Do you need
Okay.
help holding the rope, Butterbot, or should
This is Valley. Valley sacrificed himself because he only rolled low. Don't be a Valley. Roll high and subscribe.
I just keep attacking this thing?
I have no idea. Probably.
I'm gonna
But
jump
I think-
on the rope with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like +1 strength modifier is maybe not gonna, or +2. Sorry, it's not gonna cut it.
Well, you'll see.
In the
Yeah,
process of doing that, maybe I'll turn into a giant black bear.
Mm, I
Like
it.
that. We like
Okay.
that.
I do like that.
That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna do.
Okay.
Bears are strong. Bears are strong.
Bears are strong. Ignis, you heard grab the rope. What
Do
are
I
you
see
doing?
the rope?
You see the rope.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess we might as well try and get out of this weird.
You can grab the
Monster
rope as a
gut.
free action.
Yeah, I'll grab the rope.
Are you going to try and you can what else are you trying to do? Are you going to just hold on or
I'm going to wrap it around myself
okay.
like a harness.
Okay. Doing anything else on your turn?
On my turn, yeah, I'm going to cast, since that's a free action, I'm going to cast a cantrip of Dancing Lights, just in case we get stuck in here. And I'm just going to drop them down.
So dancing lights are concentration. So it would drop your beast.
Oh, no, okay. Then no, I don't want
What?
to do that. Sorry.
You have light from Kali's
Never mind. I was trying to see how big this thing was, but it's
Oh.
fine.
You can
I'll just.
you can't see too much from directly around you guys because
It's
of
good.
the
I'll just tie
collapsible
myself
stomach.
up. Yeah, I'll tie myself up, and that'll be
Okay.
me. And then
Okay. You want to
my-
take a shot?
I don't. I want to work on securing my knots, but my beast will
Take his attack?
a swipe.
All right. Roll your beast attacks and a survival for your knot.
Okay, so the beast attacks are 113 and 111.
So those both swipe, but doesn't look like they dig in.
And then what did you say? Survival?
A survival, yeah.
That's a 17 on the knots.
Okay. Well, it seems like a pretty damn good knot.
Good knots, good knots.
Yep. Aranis, where's his thing? Oh, it's here. Aranis is going to swing again with his Shadow Blade. Jake, roll me a d20 for Aranis. See if someone can hit.
It's not good.
He's gonna, yeah.
Let's
It's gonna-
find out.
Yep.
12.
12 plus 9, 21. You do hit.
Hey,
Good.
look
Nice.
at this! Look at this
So-
tank druid.
Shadow Blade, 2d8 psychic damage. And where's this? Where? Say it. Spencer, say it.
Oh,
Say it.
attack because you're close to people.
Sneak attack,
Sneak attack.
2d8 psychic. So that's 12 psychic. Plus 7d6 sneak attack damage.
Wow.
6 plus 5, 11, 13. 13, 10 plus 3 is another 13. Ooh, this is what you've been needing. Another 6. Oh, damn, Aranis. Fading, so.
Has he been eating his Wheaties?
Aranis looks a little bit better. Ate some of his can of spinach and hits this creature for 44
Jeez.
damage.
Wow.
Fucking rogues.
Thanks, Aranis, who's not playing.
Yeah. Way to go.
Good.
You know what? Cool
Yeah.
point to Aaron. Cool point to Aaron.
I'm gonna
Absent
put it in
equal
the chat message.
Oh, and Okay, I'll remember to do that next time. Actually, no, he's going to, because I would assume Aranis would have his mage hand out because it's Aranis. And he's going to, for his bonus action, give advantage to another creature, which is going to be Callie. On your next attack, you have advantage. Okay. Callie, you're up.
I have advantage on my attacks.
Yes, on your next your attacks, yeah.
All right, let me
Your
see.
next action.
All right. I'm going to attack, but I would also like to cast my. No, I'm just going to attack, and then I want to heal. I want to heal Matt first. Let's see. What can I give you here? I guess I'll cast Aid on.
Aid's an action to you
Oh.
wouldn't be able to do your attacks.
Shit.
I don't think the only bonus
don't.
action healing thing you have would be one of your channel divinities.
All right, I'll attack. So I have advantage on 2 attacks here. Great.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a 23 and a 19.
They both
and
hit.
A
Or the 23 hits.
11 and a 14.
The total of 14.
Yeah,
So the first one hits.
great. And it is a 9 damage.
Do you want to smite?
I do want to smite. I really, really want to smite.
Okay, what level smite do you want to do?
Let's do a level. Well, the smite will count as a spell slot, right?
It will use a spell slot, yes.
Well, let's do a level 3 smite. Fuck this
Yeah,
guy.
so it's 2, 3, 4d8 extra. So it's initially 9.
Yeah.
9 plus roll me your 4d8.
Wow. Okay. So that's a 5 and a 7, so 12 and another 9. The 9, 9 and 12.
Oh, okay. So you feel with this. Well, how would your god affect this creature with a smite?
The elephants?
Yeah.
That's a good.
Make sure he
Wow.
remembers it really well.
World building opportunity. World building opportunity. Well, we are very wise. So I think it would affect the brain. It would affect the brain. I think the brain would expand and sort of break the skull or whatever it is of the worm. So maybe the brain just sort of would explode out of the.
So you hit your golf club and you see the point where you hit start to crack and sparkle with some radiant energy and some light and some sparks shoot off from it. This creature, since it has taken 30 or more damage, and you did exactly 30 damage from a creature inside of it, it needs to roll a con save or vomit you guys out.
And I just want to say that while I did that hit, I made eye contact at Ignis.
It's too
While
dark,
the
I
cool,
didn't see.
while the cool. No, it was sparkling. A little light lit up. You
No,
can
I
see
still
me.
I closed
You
my
can
eyes. I didn't see.
The light was so bright, Ignis closed their eyes. But Baby Zergo saw.
Yeah, baby Zergo.
Fair,
It
that's
needs
fair.
a 10 or lower, or 10 or higher, you're still in the stomach. 9 or less, you guys get thrown up.
Which kind of save?
No, I'm doing it
Oh.
for the worm. You
I
hit the
really-
worm. The worm has to
Oh,
make the
nice.
save.
I really hope that it.
A 4. A 4. So Ignis, be happy that you are holding on to that rope.
I'm glad I focused on those
Yeah.
knots.
Yep. So you make this hit and you feel that vibration, that ripple out, and you start feeling a pulsing of this worm, and you guys get projectile vomited out of this worm's mouth. Ignis being tied to the rope, you go flying out, but not too far. You feel the rope get taut, and you come to the ground, taking no damage from that. Kali, not so lucky. You still in your attacking, defensive, fighting space. You get thrown 30 feet and take. Roll me a deck save. Looking for a 10.
That is not good.
You're looking for a 10.
Oh, 17. Dex are rolling high tonight, guys. I have
you
this
take half of
negative
it.
point. Wow.
11 half, you take 5 bludgeoning damage, and you are prone from getting projectile vomited from by this creature.
I had something here that says that I take a certain non-magical bludgeoning. I get because I'm wearing the heavy armor.
It's take reduced by
3. Yeah. So how much?
So you only take 2.
2 damage.
2 bludgeoning. Yep. Alrighty. The worm vomited all of you up.
I'm 30 feet away.
Yeah, you are. Where's things? Yeah, you would be. So you'd be about.
Yeah, and I'm prone. Yeah. All right.
About there. The worm coughs and sputters, having just thrown up. It's going to turn and start not wanting to deal with you all. It's going to turn and start trying to dive down into the ground. And its head is not visible, but his body is so long that you still see his body partially above the ground. So you guys still can attack it, but you can see he's diving down in the ground once more. And actually, I'll take a tail swipe at Booter as it's diving under.
Sure.
Not use his action to dash. I'll dive and take a swipe at Booter. It didn't hit you last time, and it missed again with a 2 for a 16.
Huh.
Alrighty. Booter, you are up.
Okay. If this guy's diving down, I kind of want to see if we can kill it, but I don't know how to keep it from diving.
Slice its tail off.
I mean, I guess I could just attack it.
Wrap the rope around it and follow it down the hole.
Well, I mean, if Ignis was still in there, we could just like ride it like Dune style into the earth. That'd probably be pretty weird.
You could throw Ignis back down the hole.
No, I'm not going to do that. I think if it's going down, I mean, we should keep our eyes on.
We can tie Aranis off to it.
Nah, we let's keep our eyes on the prize. This worm could potentially go really far down. We could end up in the Underdark again. Maybe we
I
just
agree.
want to
Let's
stay
keep
up
going.
here. Well, anyway, because I just feel like it, I'm going to attack him with my Thunder Gauntlets as he goes down.
Good, go. Punch him.
All right, so first attack's 21. Does that hit?
21 hits, yes.
And then it will do an exciting 8 damage. And the second attack is a 13. 13 misses, I guess.
Yeah, 13 misses. You're looking for an 18 on this big boy. Alrighty.
Well, so I got 1 attack off.
Okay.
And I feel good about myself for no reason at all because
you
didn't do a lot this fight.
No, you helped get Ignis out of the worm's belly.
It's true. I helped Ignis not get rocketed off into space like our friend over here.
That oil helped Ignis slide out smoothly, but it also helped projectile fly Kali out of there. Sprock, you're up. No, you're good. You had a plan. You told him to hold on.
It's true. He did not hold on, but then he also wouldn't have gotten vomited out if he hadn't.
What's up?
It's your turn. It's Brock.
Oh. Well, I'm a big bear.
Go for it.
So I'm going to go fourth down the path as a big bear.
Oh, you're just gonna start running down the path?
Well,
Leave this worm
running?
alone?
No, I'm going to start lumbering down the path. I'm no longer
Okay.
holding on to this rope, right? The rope's not attached to anything.
The rope's still attached to Ignis.
Oh. Well, I'm going to let go of the rope and drop it.
And just start walking away.
I'm going to start walking, continuing up the path and smelling cautiously.
Do you want to take any swipes at this worm before you head out?
It's going away? No, I just don't.
Well, it's going into the ground.
All right, let me look up what the bear's attack is.
You can just make some D20 rolls
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
and to see if they hit. I think you get 2 D20s. Brown bear. 3. Your attack is +6.
14 and a 7, so 20.
20 hits. 13 misses. A D8 +4.
Multi attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bite and a claw. So roll me a D8 +4 for the bite.
Roll, damn you. 8.
8.
Well, it was 4 plus 4.
Yeah. Good. Alrighty, Ignis, you are out of this worm. Your beast is still inside it.
Okay, well,
Attack that shit.
I see Buddha come out, so I'm just going to attack the worm.
Okay.
Angrily. It
Yeah.
doesn't really change what I'm doing, but I'm angry about it.
Are you going to
one-
rage?
Yeah, 128, 122. Those
They
both
both
hit,
hit.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 7, 14. It's already taken damage, and my colleague is near. So another 4. So 18 damage.
Total for both?
Total for both, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Alright.
sorry. That's incorrect. 30 damage total. for
30. Good. 30. Okay. This worm is starting to not look so hot. Aranis. Aranis is going to do Aranis things. It's going to swipe at it again. Who hasn't rolled for Aranis? Has everyone rolled for Aranis? Spencer.
Yeah, I
rolled
think
for-
everyone knows.
Spencer roll for Aranis.
A D20?
D20, yeah.
An 11.
11 plus 9 to 20, it hits.
Hey!
2d8 for its.
There's a sneak attack in there,
Blade.
too.
Oh, yeah, so it's
Now,
11.
now I'm a big fan of sneak attacks.
11 plus. Let's do this. 4. That's 10, 16. Plus 3. 8, 9. 36 damage from Aranis. Aranis' fancy blade.
Dude, when did Aranis start fucking trucking people? I feel like this is the first fight where I've seen him do this.
Yeah,
I started playing Aranis.
Aranis is a thief. Remember.
Okay. This worm is not looking good at all. Kali. Bonus action, Aranis is going to give Kali advantage again.
I feel like I need to heal Matt, though. Do I have a bonus action heal for that?
You have your bonus action channel divinity heal.
All right, I'm going to bonus action channel divinity heal Matt.
You can, I think that does, you can do everyone within 30 feet.
All right, yeah, let's do that. Everyone within 30 feet, including myself?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do that.
If it has no more than half its max HP.
Oh, so that's not. But I'll do. Does anyone? I mean, I know Matt needs it, so um, let's do that, and I'll roll my d6 plus one. Or should they roll it?
You roll it. Roll it.
Matt, you get 4 HP from that.
Oh, all right. Thank you, man.
All right, now I'm gonna double attack this fucking guy. Please, Lord, may this. Oh, I get double attack. I get double attack and advantage.
Advantage, yep.
That's a 24 and a 14. Come on, so 24 hits.
Yes.
I got a 19 and a 17.
That's 19 hits.
Nice.
And you can thank Aranis for being kind to you.
Cool point.
Cool. Another cool point for Aranis.
Does this special, the special I get, was that a D? Does that add to it? Because this is a.
You get your with your club. You get your 1d6 plus 3 plus your 1d8 for each attack, and any smites you want to throw on there.
Wow. Okay.
You could smite both of them too if you want.
So I get a 6 plus. Oops, I'm sorry. So it was a 6 plus a d8, which is a 12. Then I'll throw in a 1, but I'm running out of spell slots now. Well, no, not really. I'll throw in a level 2 spell slot. Smite.
So it's 3d8.
So that's 6 plus a 7, and then 3d8. That's another 6, and come on, baby. Oh, an 8! 8, 6, 7, 6. Buddha go. 12 plus 8, 27. 27.
On that first attack?
On the first attack, yeah.
Okay, roll me your second attack.
No, that was 27 total.
Total, you just did 1 smite?
Yeah, 1 smite on it.
So wait, you got a... What was the first? The d6.
So it was it was a d6 plus 3. So I got to roll the 3 plus a 3. That was 6 damage.
6.
And then I rolled
on your
a 7 plus a 6 plus whatever it was. It came out
plus your smite.
27. Yeah.
It's 13, so 14 total for that smite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then roll your damage on your second attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sick. Come on. Baby.
And then you could also smite on top of that too if you want.
Ooh, that's 9. Guys, should I smite? Should I smite? You guys feeling smite-ish?
Smite away.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'll do 1 smite, level 1 smite. That's just what? 2d8? 1d8.
2d8 is a level 1 smite.
Oh, 2d8, level 1 smite. That's a 5. That sucks.
Total is a 5?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the total for that attack?
That one would be 14.
14 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Spencer, why did you say Buddhabot go? Is it because is it my turn, or was I involved in what you were doing?
He was trying to get you to do the math.
Yeah, I was trying to. I will pawn any simple math off onto. I felt like you were ready to go. You were ready to. I was not.
So I assume Callie ran back up to him. So this worm is looking pretty messed up. And it's... Let's see what's going to do. Spencer, since you just hit it last. Actually, Buddha, you're up next.
Sure.
We're going to do something else that we're going to be doing throughout the rest of this little mini adventure. It's called high, low, even, odd. So it's a 50-50 chance. I'm going to roll a D100, and you get to pick either high or low or even or odd. If it's in your favor, you get to choose the outcome. If it's not in your favor, then the other outcome happens. So you get to choose.
Does that mean that I pick the outcome first? Because otherwise, if I'm wrong, I can just say, I hope it burrows.
Yeah, you can pick high or low, even or odd. So pick that first.
I'll just pick even.
Even? All right. And what would you want to happen? It's either going to stay and fight or run away.
I mean, it's almost dead, and so might as well stay and fight.
Okay, so even it stays. And a 93. So it's going to attempt to run away.
God damn it.
So as it scurries out of your guys' reach, the people who are next to it would be Booter, Kali, and Aranis would have run away. Aranis doesn't want to stay right next to this thing.
No.
So the two of you would get an opportunity attack on it if you want.
I want
Yeah.
that.
A single attack. Booter, since you did the high low even on, you get yours first.
All right, 17 to hit.
17 just misses. It's an 18 armor class.
Can I use Flash of Genius on my to hit?
Is that for attacks?
It says it's ability check or saving throw, so probably not.
Not attacks, no. Ability
Okay.
check, not attacks. All right, that just misses. Kali, you get your opportunity attack.
If the target has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, oh, that's the radiant damage. It must succeed a DC 15 saving throw or be destroyed.
But it needs to be a fiend or
Yeah.
a undead.
So it has to match up.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take my opportunity attack. Absolutely.
go for it.
Yes. 22.
That hits. Do you want to smite on this?
Oh God. You know,
Roll your initial damage first. Roll your d6 and your d8.
ooh, it's a 9, and my d8. Ooh, nice. So that's 14 already.
14.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to smite?
You know what, Chris? I think I do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a level 1 smite though.
Okay.
Here we go. That's another 7 damage.
7.
Mhm.
Holly Leafort, Knight Marshal of Triguard. How do you want to do this?
I can't believe I missed that.
I like to talk when I do it, so I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna say, "Die, creature of darkness," and I'm gonna, and it's my guy's a female by the way, and she's gonna be like, "Kali Leafort says, die, creature of darkness, die," and it bashes it. Radiant light can see sparking from its weapon, and she yells out, "You demons are all alike, blah, blah, blah." And then her trunk is just flailing.
So you all see Holly Leafort. It looks like a golfer just had a horrible shot into the water and just banging its golf club on the ground. Trunk is flailing all over, radiant sparks flying all over the place as you hack away onto the swerve. And the tail is about to go all the way under when you hit it, and it just starts flopping and flopping and lands over on the side. Probably about 3 or 4 feet of the tail is all that remains outside of the tunnel. And the worm is dead.
Hey.
Brock is slowly lumbering along the path away from you all. So on that opportunity attack, you were 12 hit points away from killing it. So you were close. You were close, Booter.
It's okay.
It had a high AC, but you guys survived. You survived. Alrighty, so you guys see this worm coming out of the tunnel. Are you doing anything to the corpse? Or are you continuing down the path?
Let's desecrate it.
No, I feel like there. I don't know, Brock. How is this like the illicit equivalent of like getting an entire prime rib?
The brain from this worm.
Yeah.
Well, don't worms have like 4 brains?
Yeah, can we chop these brains up?
I guess so. I don't really know enough about worms. Let's
Also,
investigate.
DM, do creature brains count as brains for sustenance for illithids, or do they have to be intellectual brains of some sort of nature? But I also
It has an intellect of 1. But we'll see if
you see its life and you have diarrhea now.
Are you guys good? Are you guys?
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
Going to eat the brain, or try to eat the brain. Doing so would require you to cut and carve through this creature to get to its brain.
I don't feel the need to.
I said let's desecrate it, but that was more out of spite and anger.
Can I use my keen smell of my trunk to figure out if there's anything worthwhile to inside of this belly? Yeah.
Yes, sure. Roll.
Yeah.
Roll me. What does that give you? Your keen smell and perception.
Yeah, perception and survival and.
Roll me survival. Survival with your advantage.
That's a 18 and a 21.
You are well aware that there's a very powerful poison that you can get from this purple worm. It's probably one of the most powerful poisons that exists or that are created naturally in the world.
Collie Leaford is going to turn around and say, "Gentlemen and ma'am, there's a poison I can smell. It's inside this worm, but as you can see, I have these hooves, and I don't quite can't extract it."
Aranis turns to you. I think I can get in there and get it.
That's exactly, yeah.
And Aranis is going to grab his dagger.
That's what he sounds like, actually. That's very good.
He's going to jump up and dive right into the butthole of this purple worm.
Think of it as like expressing a dog, right?
Yep. And try to start climbing in there to get this thing. He has a vial. He has a couple vials. And Aranis is going to... Does anyone else want to try and climb inside of this purple worm to try and get this out?
No.
Or do you want to just send Aranis?
I've had enough inside worm time for today.
Yeah.
All right. Aranis is going to take the acid damage that you guys would have taken since he's going inside the worm. It's going to take, what's that, 5?
Aranis really was the MVP of today.
9.
Yeah.
9, 18. He's going to take 18 acid damage climbing inside of this worm. And since he has reliable talent and Aranis's character is ridiculous, he is going to dig around and pull back out 2 vials of this purple worm venom or poison, whatever it's called in D&D Beyond. 2 vials of that, and he'll hand 1 to Ignis and keep 1 for himself. And he is going to come out with 2 parts of the purple worm brains, if you would like to choose to eat them.
I'm gonna add them. I assume we're just gonna divide them between me and Sprock, since no one else really wants brains.
Yeah,
I would assume so.
Okay, right, so I'm gonna add them to my salted brains. So that'll be a new one for my collection.
Oh,
You're
Jake,
gonna eat yours now, Sprock?
Even as a bear.
Okay. So, Sprock, you get a flash of burrowing and tunnels and a massive cave and multiple large worms around. And you get a sense that there's a place in these mountain ranges that these worms are afraid of. That they don't want to go near.
All right, I share this with the group.
Because of something that kills worms.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a fear of dying from this area that is ahead of you. That is deeper into the mountains.
Also, I apologize that I missed it earlier. What was the name of the poison or the component for poison that we got?
It's
Purple worm venom.
Purple worm poison. I think it's what it is in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, purple worm poison. Yeah.
Sounds great for a rogue.
Yep. You get 2 vials of that.
Nice.
Ernest has 1, and he gives Ignis the other. Alrighty. Well, you guys are able to continue down the path, and I say let's call it there for tonight. Get you guys started into the mountains, because the next bit is going to be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Can before we
Oh, yep.
before we're
Excellent.
can I wanted to heal Matt, but I just
Yeah.
never had the
Well,
opportunity to.
Well, you
I
can
did
do a little.
You guys can take a short rest here if you want. Because you guys would have been sitting around for a little bit while Aranis was inside of this worm's butthole. So you guys can take a short rest. Aranis cannot.
That seems fair. Sprock, I'm excited. 9 sessions ago, I started curing these brains. We're almost ready to harvest them.
Let's go. Do we get
Right.
XP for today?
Oh, yes, you do. You get a lot of XP. Let me pull this up. Okay. Oh, first let me roll. Where'd it go? Your cool points are worth.
Oh yeah.
I rolled natural 1, so I'm going to re-roll that because I don't want to give you 1 for a cool point. That's not cool.
I do that shit all the time.
No,
Fuck you.
14 for each cool point.
14. Right.
Not bad, not bad.